Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean, and this is our nightly video report for Thursday, March 30th, 2017. So the Bulls gave it a try today. It's still the let's just say the characteristics of this bull run is changing because we've seen, when we get these V bottoms that they just skyrocket higher and they don't stop until all the shorts are out. And we're kind of it's stalling out, and I'll show you some of the resistance lines that are important. But let's just take a look at our color coded charts here. So daily is overboughtish, 60 minutes now overboughtish, 15 and fives. We have bearish divergences on the daily, the 15 and the 5, and the 60 is getting close. If we head down a little bit and then pop back up, most likely we're going to get bearish divergences on that. And as far as the signals with the 50 and 200-day moving average, we have a buy on the daily that never changed. Still have a sell on the 60, and the 15 and the 5s are on a buy. So support levels on the daily, this is if we get that ABC move that I was talking about. It's going to be coming down to the 2300, 2280. Now 60 minute, we're looking at 2363, 2356 on the 15, and then 2351 on the 5 minute. Resistance. This is the level that I've been talking about, the 2370, and that's pretty much where we stopped today. If the Bulls can push it through it, then we're looking at 2377, 2383, and then 2391. The Momo line for the Bulls is going to be the 2370. We already know the upside targets on it. Now, the bearish momentum, if the Bears can push it through this 2363, we're looking at 2355, 48, and then 36. Now, let me show you why. I'm going to go to our regular charts here. So the daily, what we know is this, is that we found buyers right at the 50-day moving average, but it's not your normal, like I said, skyrocket higher. It's been kind of taking its time on there. Now that could change, but right now it just seems like people are a little reluctant to buy. Now on a 60-minute chart, this is what I'm saying. We're getting close to the overbought levels. We don't really have any bearish divergences because you can see the price oscillator is heading up as is the price. But here's the trend line that we want to keep an eye on, and the top of this is right around that 2373. But you can see the 2370 pivot has been holding things down. So 2373, keep an eye on that. But I can also, you can raise this up. Let me just see if I can do this here. Okay. So what we can do, that 2373 is the first target. Let's say if the Bulls can push it above that, then come on. Okay. Then we can go to the top of this wick here and say, okay, that's that 2377, and that's the pivot. So it's tough to say exactly where it is. I would keep an eye on that 2373 and 2377. If it gets held down, we're going to be in the overbought levels, and that's going to be on the daily, the 60, 15, and the fives. So I'd be very careful just riding the long side because we could turn at any minute. 15 minutes. You can see the bearish divergences here. We ran right into the resistance area, and that's all they had with it. So, um, if we take a look at the 5 minute, again, you can see we had bearish divergences in place. So when you start getting them on the short term charts, that's something you want to pay attention to because it's telling you that this move from the 2322 all the way up to the 2370 area, it's starting to run out of steam on the short term charts. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see a very fast pullback down to the 2345. But as I mentioned, we still, if this is just a wave B, then the wave C is actually coming down and taking out these lows, or at the bare minimum, testing them. So we possibly just have an ABC move of a wave 4, and now we're making a wave 5 up. Or what the pattern that I like is This is just a wave B, and we have a wave C down. So, even though we saw the bulls acting pretty strong today, it still hasn't changed. The uncertainty of the patterns that are in place, and we just kind of have to wait and see. But it's gone a long way in a very short time, and there's really nothing that has changed as far as news and stuff like that. So let's just see what plays out. Again, I'm thinking that we're gonna head lower, but I'm not married to that particular direction just because of the bullish divergences that we saw on the 60-minute chart. But that seems to be playing out right now. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.